Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the Little Cup Road to Top 10. Now if you missed any of the previous episodes, you can check them out in the playlist down below in the description. Today we're using a Z Ghastly team by my boy Skin with Fungus, Sub, PokeaimMD, Ghastly, Choice Scarf, Mienfoo, Onyx, one of the MVPs of, as of late, or just the all-around great Stealth Rocker, Slowpoke, and then Timber. So let's just go ahead and look for a battle. Hopefully we can find some games. I'll show you guys my rank when we do. Let me actually join the chat so I can show my rank while we wait. But slash rank, we are 14-0, 1338. Top 500 is 1400. So that's about what we're aiming for this episode, or at least really high 1300 this episode. And obviously the whole series as a whole we want to get around here. So this is really far up. But we got a game. Oh, speaking of Natu, I got the Natu Day background out there. Nice. Pichu, really cool team. I'm not quite sure what to expect. Onyx does really well. Matches up well versus like Pichu and all those mons. Leads off with Salandit, so I'm definitely going right for the Earthquake right here. They do run HP Grass occasionally. He could be fake out HP Grass. That's something I do need to be careful of, because this mon is actually a giant threat to my team if it is like fake out HP Grass. I could see him going directly into Natu though, but maybe Rock Blast is the better play. He just Dragon Pulses. I didn't expect that. And Rock Blast should be able to 2-hit KO him. Yep, we actually get 3 hits, which is awesome. So we get rid of Salandit. I was actually just worried about the Focus Sash set. Not that it would beat me, but if I saw an opportunity to get rid of it right away, I want to go for it, you know? So Onyx already putting in work. This giant monster versus babies. Kind of expected, to be honest. To be honest, alright? No, that's a terrible pun. Skitty comes out. Okay, if he goes Natu after, like, if this is a bluff to get me to get a rocks for him, you know, bravo to him. He deserves the rocks. Okay, alright, I thought I was about to get finessed on. Like, actually finessed on. Now, Drowsy comes out, not quite sure what to expect here. I'm not too worried about Pichu. It's pretty weak, and Mienfoo can just click Drain Punch after I get rid of this mon and Natu, so I'll just go for the Rock Blast here. I went for the Rock Blast because multi-hit moves are pretty busted in Little Cup, I want to say. Is that like a belly drum, Drowsy? I mean, my Ghastly puts in a lot of work. You guys didn't get to see how the multi-hit like attacks are busted on Fort. So not quite sure what to think about this Drowsy right here. I figure my Slowpoke just clicks Scald though. If he is like I don't know if it runs Belly Drum. It might be Belly Drum, because I know that Hypno gets Belly Drum. Not sure how exactly it works in Drowsy's case. That Thunder Punch did a lot. I still don't want him Belly Drumming, so I'll go for another Scald. I get the regen, and I have a regen core as well. And now he's out of range as well. So we'll go Fungus here. I do have the regen core going around. So if he wants to go for Zen Headbutt, that's fine. It also won't knock me out. And I could double back out into my Slowpoke on the Zen Headbutt. Again, like, I don't know. I feel like the Little Cup ladder, sometimes you get experienced players. Sometimes you get, like, teams like this. Not that there's anything wrong with my opponent's team. But I'm not quite sure what he's trying to accomplish with it. Maybe he's just using his favorites, and there's nothing wrong with that. Someone said I fight with my favorites, so let's Thunderwave this guy. Tired of him being faster than me. Pretty sure he'll still be close to faster than me, even with the Thunderwave. Never mind. That's what I get for going for the yellow color. I ended up missing right there. I think I'm messing around a little bit too much with this too. I'm eventually gonna get crit or paralyze. What I'll do is, because Ghastly can kind of win, I'm just gonna do it now. If he's Thunder Punching, that's fine. If he Psycho Cuts, he gets me and I die. But please don't paralyze me. Thank you. Nice. So we can just go right for the Shadow Ball and knock him out. I didn't think he would switch out since he'd been so avid about staying in. I have the Dazzling Gleam, the Z Dazzling Gleam for Axie if that ends up coming out. Pichu about to get pushed as well. I don't even know. If Skitty has normalized, it actually can't even touch me. That's funny. Natu could be Scarf. But again, if he goes Axie, I will definitely push that the hell out of here with the Dazzling Gleam. By the way, I love Showdown's new animations for the Z moves. They're looking great. All Out Pummeling in particular is amazing. I'm not worried about this Pichu. I have Fungus. I'm actually not going to risk Sludge Bomb not KOing, though I doubt it doesn't. Because he has no Sludge Bomb, no Poison answer right here. So I'd rather go out to the mon like Fungus, even though Ghastly obviously could have hit him with the Poison move anyway. But I'm on like Fungus, which can deal the damage and like not care, I feel. Not have to worry about getting KO'd by a Thunderbolt. Not that I think Ghastly would be KO'd by Thunderbolt, but I did take a little bit of chip damage, so maybe. Axie comes out. We'll just Spore this. If it wants to Dragon Dance up, we put it to sleep, and then Sludge Bomb should be able to 2-hit KO, plus I do have a Scarf Mienfoo, which is faster. What if he was Lumberry? This is double powder, by the way, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, Sludge Bomb does 2-hit KO. He's not Berry Juice either. I wonder if that's a Violet. I have no idea based on calcs, but he should attack me right here. Nice. Does not knock me out due to my Violet. He's Life Orb. Wow. And we're going to be able to knock out the Axie with the next one. So, Giant Threat gone, and Ghastly is just going to win at the end. All I need is just, like I said, a little bit of chip damage on Skitty, which is going to happen right now. If it does have Normalize again, I'm not worried about this. And seeing as how Fungus doesn't do anything in the remainder of the game, I can sack it right there, go all out to Ghastly, and we'll scout for the Normalize as well as Sucker Punch by going for Substitute. Yep, avoid that. And again, if that's normalized, then he can't touch me anyway. And we can go for Twinkle Tackle right here. Normalize got buffed this generation though. I think it gives you a boost like the Z moves as well. Not the Z moves, like the Airlay abilities and stuff like that. The 8 abilities. That did nothing. Yep, he is normalized, as you guys can see. So that is so unfortunate for my opponent. We're starting looking for another game because I'm gonna kick Shadow Ball versus Natsu. That's awesome. I've had that happen to me too. Like, it has its perks, like being able to Thunder Wave a ground type or whatnot, which is pretty cool. But like outside of that, like Normalize in theory is a really cool, really cool ability. But I think if you want to use it, good game, dude. If you want to use it, you should use something like a Pursuit Trapper with it. So we got a game. Really cool team on my opponent's part. Wish I had a Pursuit Trapper. My Timber is really good in this. So is Scarf Mienfoo. Onyx is just a great lead. And Ghastly puts in a lot of work as well versus my opponent. So, Onyx just getting up rocks early for Tortuga, something like that is great. I guess his own Onyx could potentially win a speed tie and taunt me. But my Slowpoke always walls Tortuga anyway. Like, Slowpoke walls the majority of his team. Like, this all half of his team. So, we both get up rocks here. I'll Rock Blast. I don't actually want to go for Earthquake because I don't want to bring him down to his Berry Juice. Like, as you see, he did for me. Hopefully, Rock Blast only gets, like, 2 hits. Or even nothing, just enough. Like, just enough to put me in range of Earthquake, which looks like it. Let's see if we can win a speed tie here. I don't think he's staying with Onyx, to be honest, but... To be honest. I get rid of his Onyx, which is great. Doesn't use that as fodder. We get up the rocks, which breaks sturdy on Tortuga, if he does have that. And again, crippling the Cyndaquil. I'm not worried about that unless it's like Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Flame Charge. Like, it needs a lot to be able to actually be a threat, I feel anyway. Tortuga comes out. This can definitely have Aqua Jet, but I'll just Earthquake here. I probably could have saved this, to be honest, and went Slowpoke. But Slowpoke has no switch-ins anyway. Like, Slowpoke literally has no switch-ins on my opponent's team. Again, neither does Ghastly on my other opponent's team, so... We'll just Scald here. I don't think he can touch me. I'm thinking about Psychicking though, because if Ghastly comes out, I would love to get that Oko on him. But yeah, this Slowpoke does not care, like, at all. And Skull potentially burns and gives me ooh, he eats that up. That smash doesn't matter though. Like, I'll be able to put him in range of the Mach Punch anyway. And plus, if I burn him, then he's useless. So I don't end up burning him. A Slowpoke is still very useful in this, and I don't think Fungus actually does enough to... Like, it's not worth keeping it alive because I don't think Fungus does enough in this game. I doubt I'd die to that Earthquake, but it wasn't worth a crit. We can just go for Sludge Bomb here. And then I can just go right for Mach Punch and knock him out with my Timber. Not really worrying about this thing. Aqua Jet's not going to do too much to me anyway. I can always knock out Ghastly with Knockoff. I do have to be careful though about the Z move. And obviously Abra's a giant threat, but I think that my Scarf Mienfoo can put in a lot of work with the Mach Punch, or excuse me, with the Knockoff. I don't know, this is going to be a weird endgame, I feel. He's smart to go for Aqua Jet there. So we knock out the Tortuga. Nice. The 2 rockers are gone. Though my Fungus is dead. Mienfoo can come out if it wants to. I don't think it should. I think Abra is like the only play right now. Abra's annoying though. Goes Ghastly. So this has to be Twinkle Tackle, but I can't do anything about that. Like, I have no switch-ins anyway. Never Ending Nightmare was also another option, obviously. But Scarf Mienfoo should still be able to knock out Ghastly. So how's the team not Scald? Let me think something. It's Calc. Let me just make sure that Mienfoo knocks him out. I don't know why I got rid of the Calc custom set. Ghastly, even if it's Z. 84 to 1 or something. Okay, so that's like the, I think that's the roll I have to go for anyway. Whether he switches out or stays in, like this mon's a problem. He should switch out into Mienfoo, and he should actually U-turn as well. Like this mon's an issue. He should definitely keep this mon alive. I think he should switch, but I can't risk U-turning right here. It's gonna come down to some ghastly speed size in the end game, I feel, and assuming I don't get this roll, of course. This is an annoying game because I don't have any. I don't like not packing a dark type in Little Cup, which is why, like, while I do like this team, I prefer the one with Grimer. There goes Cyndaquil. Smart. Sacks the Choice Scarf Cyndaquil. Right there. We can at least 2 KO that. Mienfoo is more than likely going to come out. If it gets rid of my Choice Scarf, that's bad. I could see him knocking off, though, but, like, I think I would have to go for the speed ties anyway. If he U-turns as well, it's bad. So, like, either way, it's bad for me, right? I can't let him U-turn. Oh, he's Scarf, and he knocks me off as well. But I'm fine with that. Like, I'll get rid of his Choice Scarf. And I'll come down to Ghastly Speed Ties if it needs to. It'll definitely come down to Ghastly Speed Ties if it needs to. Yeah, so we get rid of Mienfoo, nice. Like I said, if I'm willing to go for Speed Ties, I have to go all in. Abra comes out. I definitely will Thunder Wave it with Slowpoke. I have to sub. Excuse me. U-turn is fine here. No, knock off just in case he makes a random play in the Ghastly. Always the play. Yep. Just in case he thought he had to double there, which I don't think he did. But knockoff was always the play as opposed to U-turning, because if he did to make that play, like I made the call that I needed to. And we just go for U-turn here. Knocks me out with Psychic, and all I gotta do is go out to Slowpoke and click Thunder Wave. I live 1 energy ball, which is important. Thunder Wave has to hit though. Boy eats. Come on, Thunder Wave. Nice, 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 nice. Even though he will be faster than me because he's Abra, it does not matter because Ghastly in the long run wins the game. I guess it did matter if he got a crit right there. But Ghastly in the long run still won the game, and I'm glad that I obviously won the speed tie, but also made the correct judgment call of switching up U-turn into going from U-turn into I can't talk, God. From U-turn into knockoff. Thank you, me. Yeah, so he forfeits. Good game. Nice. So he was actually decently high on the ladder. So we are at 1363, and we are on the climb, on our way up. Nice. Like I said, the goal of this at least part, hopefully, is to get to the 1400s. I would love to get to that part of Little Cup. Again, the Ghastlies and Abras are big problems. Specifically, Abras that run Energy Ball. Like, those are huge problems to us right now. They're actually really big problems. I kind of want to switch it up to the last team as well. Like, if I find that to be too much of an issue, I will switch up teams. Even though typically I use one team in the Road to Top 10 episode, like I want to obviously win as well. Like, it's not also about just using whatever Pokemon I want, but I also want to win. So if that's something I feel I need to do, I will do it, is what I'm trying to say. Where's this ladder? Oshawott fan. That's a really cool name. That reminds me of a YouTuber I feel like I knew like a long time ago. Alright, so a Woobat. And thank you guys for telling me that's its nose. I thought that was its giant eye. I really did. Thank you for everybody for letting me know. I appreciate you. Onyx, again, a great lead. Oh, this is the same guy from from my video. Nice. Yeah. Have fun, friend. He actually subbed me on Twitch today, which is cool. That's really cool. This will be a fun game. Definitely. Shelter as a lead. I gotta be careful because these things like to run Scarf, especially his. I'm gonna go directly into Slowpoke right here and just take this mon on. And just throw off a Scald. Like, I don't see a good Scald switching at all. If Marini comes in, it doesn't appreciate Scald. Vullaby is obviously a threat, but like I said, nothing on his team wants to take Scalds at all. Marini can be burnt as well, which would be nice. Never get the burn with that. So we'll double out to Fungus right here. Or not double, but we'll go directly into Fungus. Fungus can't be poisoned. If he wants to go for Scald, that's fine as well. Infestation, that's cool. Obviously I can't switch, but like, am I really trapped here with you, or are you trapped here with me? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, switches out into Woobat, which is the correct play. It takes absolutely nothing from that attack. I can see him doubling into Diglett right here. Air Slash doesn't knock me out though. I'm actually gonna Spore. Air Slash does not knock me out. Let's see if we break through. Why has every single air move flinched me today? That makes me sad. We'll go Slowpoke into Onix because I don't want him Thunder Waving. I don't want him Thunder Waving my, or I don't want him Air Slashing my Onix. I'd rather him Thunder Wave right here, which is what I'm hoping for that he goes for. Or Calm Mind, that works too. He'll go for Rocks because he can't touch me. He should definitely switch out, I feel. And again, getting up Rocks versus a Shelder, Vullaby type of team, Diglett even, if it's Focus Sash, I'd beat it. I don't know if he'd stay in or not. Oh, he changed it though. He's simple now instead of unaware. That's cool. Before he wasn't. This mon's such a problem, dude. It's straight up a problem. So it goes for Air Slash, which does not do enough to me. I'm actually going to go for Earthquake here just in case he wants to risk Diglett. Because if he goes for an Air Slash again, like if he wants to go Diglett on the, why'd he go Vullaby? Rock Blast was my play. Why'd you go Vullaby right there? Yeah, like if I get the correct number of hits, granted, yeah, I knock out Vullaby, I get rid of his Defogger. Obviously Onix traps me though. I guess that's why he made the play, so he can trap me with Diglett. I obviously cannot switch, and I'm not the Endure set that I was before, unfortunately. However, well, Woobat's still looking like a giant threat too. Man, but Slowpoke is just looking so nasty. I don't know why I'm talking like that. It's late. It's late. Forgive me. But we're definitely just going to Scald right here. Woobat, though it is a giant threat, I can Scald it. If he goes Marini, I can always Scald into Psychic if I need to. And as well as the fact that I always get off a Spore right here, which is pretty cool. So Fungus comes in, gets the Regenerator and the Spore. I don't mind if he doubles out to Shelder. Or if he goes for Infestation. Again, he gives me a sleep right now. Like a sleep fodder. Oh, he opts to stay in, which is smart. Huh. Where's Stun Spore? He should switch. What if he doesn't? Ugh. If he doesn't and tries to 1v1 me with this, I'll be sad. Yeah, I'll go for Giga Drain. I'm not going to risk him staying in, yeah. Yeah, so, he doesn't 1v1 me, but the damage he's doing is annoying. He just switches out nice. So it goes Woobat, which is fair. I don't have the best switch-ins to this monster, but I'm going to risk my Ghastly right here. I would Roost if I were him. Thunder Wave is also a good play, but if Air Slash switches me, that would suck. Very good play going for Thunder Wave, but like Shadow Ball claims me a kill, which is why I shouldn't have risked Ghastly, to be honest. Very good play going for Thunder Wave right there. Goes Marini. That's fodder? Yo, I swear I get full paralyzed every single time I go for something. Oh, he just goes Marini to wake up and Scald. Nice. I swear I get full paralyzed though every single time I use this mon. And what we can go do is go back out to Fungus and go for Spore. Dodge a nice little Toxic, that's cool. He can hit me with the Infestation if he wants to, but I think that something goes down now. If he goes Woobat, I will 100% like Stun Spore it, but I'll Giga Drain right here, knock out Marini, nice. So even though he does obviously have Abra and whatnot and Shelder and all those mons, Mienfoo answers are not really existent. If he wants to Rabbit Spin right here, he can. Rock Blast I guess is also a play, but I'll always go Slowpoke here. Like Slowpoke just does so well versus team, and look at his Scald switches, like they're non-existent, like I said. This is Scarf, by the way. I'm pretty sure. He talked about it in my stream, him using Scarf Shelter to snipe my Onix leads. So, I'm pretty sure that this Shelter is Scarf. Actually, I don't even want to double. I think he would Rapid Spin. It goes for, or Rock Blast, yeah, rather. We'll Scald here, because I can always go to Timber or Mienfoo if he goes for the that attack again. And Scald has no switch-ins on my opponent's side. Doesn't allow Diglett in. It breaks a potential Focus Sash on the Abra, as well as can potentially burn the Shelder. I feel like whenever I say that, it doesn't. He double misses Rock Blast, which is really unfortunate for my opponent. And I get the burn on top of that, man. Team Scald coming through. That is indeed Team Scald. Well, Thunder Wave right here. Is he really going to just stay in? I guess he can if he wants to. Like, Slack Off is so free for me, though. I feel like his way of beating me, though, is definitely with, like, the full paras. So, Woobat's just really cool. But obviously, I beat down the Scarf set eventually. And if I Toxic it, I'm good. So, I'll just Slack Off here because, yeah, you can't touch Slowbro. Slowpoke, excuse me. Have I been calling it Slowbro the entire time? It should definitely be Slowpoke. I think I've been calling it Slowbro the entire time. There we go. Nice. Slowpoke still having its Violet, really good. I'll definitely 100% Thunder Wave the Woobat. That way my Iron Fist Timber can click Ice Punch. Always Thunder Wave it. He'll probably gonna do the same, but he roosts first, which is nice. Because we actually land great. And Timber will be faster now. And I can go directly into Ghastly right here if he wants to go for... because basically my Ghastly will be faster, and if he goes for Thunder Wave, we're good. And if he goes right for Air Slash, very good play. However, you do not have switch-ins to my boy. Iron Fist, boosted Ice Punch, does not knock him out. And he gets full paralyzed though. So I'll be able to just go for another Ice Punch and knock him out there. I would have lived the Air Slash anyway, and I would have been able to 2-hit KO. And Abra, if it comes out, all I gotta do is go for Mach Punch here. Break its Focus Sash if it does have it. If it's Life Orb, doesn't matter. It can't sub up on me anyway. The fact that it knocked me out with Psychic leads me to believe that he is indeed Life Orb. I guess he could be Scarf, but that doesn't matter because he locked himself into that. And all I gotta do is click Knock Off here. We get rid of Abra, and then my Slowpoke in the back just puts in work because it does wall his entire team. If I don't even knock out Diglett here, assuming it's like a Z Diglett or something like that. That's Focus Sash too, which doesn't knock me out. Yep. And Slowpoke in the back always beat him anyway, so yeah, good game. Nice. So, that Woobat once again giving me trouble because I do not have a Dark type on this team. Once again, just giving me a problem. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. P.S. I couldn't find you on Discord. Go to my stream and do Discord. Exclamation point Discord. That should help him. I am in Discord, but I can't find your name to PM. I'm on invisible. They'll see me soon. Yeah, just let him know. Well, I'm not actually on Discord right now anyway. But, yeah, let's just keep looking for another game. Again, I like the team, but it's just... Yeah. I like the team, but it's just... Later, buddy. It's my boy. I don't know. I couldn't finish my sentence, but you guys know what I'm about to say. I like the team, but I don't like it as much as the other ones I've been using so far. And that's mainly because, again, like I'm missing out on that Dark type. Like Pawniard and Grimer, I feel like they're invaluable, especially in a metagame where Z-moves exist and Abra is still, you know, a giant threat, man. Magic Guard Abra has been a threat since it was available in Little Cup, and to not have a switch in, and the fact that some can run Energy Ball, I have seen Energy Ball on some of them, man. I guess right now they're not necessarily running it. I mean, this is all a learning experience for me, so I'm just trying to do based on, I'm just trying to talk and, you know, play based on what I've seen. But if we actually look at Abra, let's see if he still runs Energy Ball up here. Like, I know early on in the meta, I was fighting Energy Ball Abra every single time. What the hell? Is Smogon down? Definitely not on my internet. Yeah, Energy Ball right here. Energy Ball knockoff. What does Energy Ball do? Like, I've seen it enough, and I fought it before too. But I guess it's less common right now. Counter's really cool, by the way. But I guess it's less common right now due to the fact that Pokemon like Grimer are actually around, so Hidden Power Ground makes a little bit more sense and hits them a little bit harder, if not harder. Is there anyone on the ladder? Watch a battle. There's a lot of Little Cup games going on. There's no 1300 plus, and I guess that's where I am. So, are these guys not even playing rated? This boy's team has a Horsey. That is wait, what? Toy Scarf, Surf, Stalled, Rained It, huh? What? Oh, switcheroo. Okay, thank God. I was like, what just happened? Alright, guys, so I guess we'll pause it until we find a battle. I don't know if we're going to make it to the 1400 this episode. Okay, good. Once again. Have fun. I don't know if we'll make it to the 1300 this episode, but we're going to try our best. I got to be careful about his Zabra, though. I'm assuming he, his Ghastly is 100%. Was this guy with the Scarf Ghastly? What? When did I battle this guy? I don't remember. Was it this time that I played him? I'm about to open up the old part. That's Will-O-Wisp Ghastly. Come on. It's already a giant threat, man. Is it Hex? They really run that? A Rock Blast right here. I don't remember. Oh, that had to be Scarf then. Yeah, it goes Onyx, which is the correct play. But, I mean, I get off a little bit of chip damage on it anyway. It's not enough for me to actually knock him out, but, like, I get 5 hits, which is pretty cool. I still don't knock him out, though. I'm going to attempt to win a fast speed tie right here and get off the taunt. Nice. So I get off the fast taunt right there, which means I prevent rocks from my opponent's Onyx. And I can actually go directly into Slowpoke right now on the Earthquake if he wants to go for that. Keeping Onyx alive, as well as the fact that I can just damage anything coming in, like Tortuga, Mienfoo. Like, again, he doesn't deal well with... I don't remember if it was this time that I played him or last video, but... Because I've been recording like 3 in a row. Goes Zabra right here. No Scald switch-ins. Taunt does not matter. I don't know. I'm definitely not going for Thunder Wave, especially when you have this giant threat in front of me. So we'll definitely just spam Scald. If he does have Energy Ball, it doesn't knock me out anyway. Actually, I'll go for Psychic right here just in case he opts to go Ghastly. I think that'd be a misplay, but if he did... He knows that Scald can smack him though, but if he does try to go directly into Ghastly, yep. So nice. We get rid of a giant threat to my team, and we break a Focus Sash on another giant threat. So Mienfoo comes out. It's definitely going to go for knockoff right here. Don't think I need my my Onyx's item right now. Don't think I need my Onyx's item right now at all. I'm pretty sure this is Scarf as well. Like this was double Scarf. One of these was Scarf. I'm going to taunt it though. I'm taunting right here because he's not setting up a Shell Smash with any of his Mons. He's not setting up rocks with Onyx. None of those Mons are coming in. I do not care. Keep this Onyx out of here. And yeah, we'll just go directly into Ghastly. I know this was Scarf. I think these were the 2 Scarf Mons. Doubles out into Tortuga, which is fair. Last time this was Berry Juice. Let me just calc this real quick. Ghastly. Tortuga. Nope, it was Berry Juice. So let's get rid of that. Dazzling Gleam. 81 to 100. I'll risk it. Why not? It could potentially knock him out. And it gets a kill on Onyx anyway. And plus if Tortuga comes back, it's almost in range. So we get rid of Onyx, which means we prevent rocks from coming out in this game. He was smart though to switch out, but like Shadow Ball still has a chance to get the roll on Tortuga. And I can always make the Slowpoke play as well. Goes Mienfoo, which don't think knockoff actually knocks me out from Scarf Mienfoo. Yeah. So we'll go for Dazzling Gleam here. As he goes for U-turn, and doesn't matter what he goes out into, it's going to be taking this Dazzling Gleam. Again, it didn't knock me out for the most part, so I think this was actually worth me risking because it wasn't really a risk. I didn't need Ghastly, but it's also the fact that maybe I should have went for Shadow Ball because he had no switch-ins regardless. If he goes Tortuga though, I just Shadow Ball it after and then I Mach Punch it. Goes Abra, which should go down. Nice, giant threat gone. Mienfoo can come out. All I gotta do is sack Onyx right here. Onyx is the best sack because it actually still has the fast taunt for Tortuga. And if he goes for knockoff, I get to bring in my Timber after, so I don't care. But yeah, this is Scarf. Confirmed. Hello! How are you on this fine evening? Give me this Drain Punch, my friend. Because I am looking for your switch-ins. Hey, look at Timber going back and forth too, reminding me of Surskit and him on top. I love that. But this game definitely went a little bit differently. I'm glad I started to remember. I don't even actually remember. I think that was a Z Ghastly in this game. I'm not sure. But anyway, Cynical will go down to a Drain Punch plus a Mach Punch. Or just a Drain Punch. My bad. My bad. Tortuga cannot set up on me for anything. Yeah, this is 90 base power. Get out of here. He can try and Waterfall flinch me if he wants. This is going to die, though. My Tortuga actually cannot set up on me at all. Yep. This is 100% going to die to this Drain Punch. I guess he had to go for it at this point, but it is dead Tortuga, and all he has left is that Scarf Mienfoo. There's no way it could be a Fungus, a Ghost type, a Slowpoke, and then my own Scarfmon. Just spam Drain Punch here. He has to lock himself knock off. All I got to do is Drain Punch here, get some nice, beautiful recovery, and then knock him out with Mach Punch, and that'll be a good game. Good game. Alright. So that was, it definitely went a bit smoother, I want to say. No pun intended, that's his name. We are at 1385, and I think we're just going to leave it there. Let's see what is, how many games have we played total. So we are 18-0, 1385, on the climb. And this is pretty much where I wanted to end this episode. I would have loved to obviously make it to the top this episode, but, or at least the 1400, but this is around the mark that I want to leave in. Because it's taking so long for me to get games anyway, we might as well leave it there. But thank you for watching. Of course, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.